Good afternoon. Welcome to Guna Matters. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and also be sure to hit the notification bell to get all the notifications that Guna Matters is live. Now, I've got a few segments, not a few, it's only two segments really. And the question is, can Arsenal hijack a player that has played in the Europa Conference League final? But before we get to that point, let's just recap on yesterday. It's that Thomas Partey has apparently agreed personal terms with a club in Saudi Arabia, and that is an option for Arsenal to pursue if a lucrative offer comes in for him. And but we're going to obviously have to look at a new midfielder that come in to suggest that Partey should be leaving and then replacing him, because should we lose Partey, we're not bringing in somebody else, then we are in for a troubled midfield situation. Then we are basically back at square one, because we want to strengthen and create a depth of midfielders in our squad. But we can't nilly-willy go and sell players. We already sold Xhaka for 21.5 million to Leverkusen. We brought in a Havertz that suggests that he will play in that role. And of course, we brought in also Declan Rice, in my understanding, to help and support the midfield and be our main man in that midfield. Whereas, should we let go of Partey, then what's the point then of creating a squad depth? So, in that scenario, we're looking at a possible player that Man United obviously leading the race, but could it be possibly a situation of us trying to hijack that deal? Again, I'm struggling with my artwork. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. But yeah, can we possibly hijack a player that United are interested in, and obviously had a good World Cup and a good season with the club that he is at currently? The player is available, and I'm thinking, can Arsenal pound on this particular player? I don't have the artwork right now, but he is no other than Sofran Amrabat. Now, a lot of podcasters has mentioned this, and I understand United are interested in the player and leading, but there's no talks of United had made a bid for the player for Fiorentina to suggest that they are serious. So this player are obviously available, and he's up for a move. Um, who better yet to partner with Declan Rice in the middle? He's the player that they played against in the Conference League final. And what a battle it was. But to see the two of them on the same side will be astronomical, and it will be a partnership of note, because at the end of the day, we all say, and a lot of people have said it, pundits have said it, even West Ham fans has said it, that Declan Rice obviously bring a difference to our team. And in my mind, he will give us an extra 10 to 15 points, having him in the midfield. But like I say, if Partey should go, and like the reports and rumors are going that he has agreed personal terms with a Saudi club, who better yet to pound on than Sofran Amrabat? From Mayo Lavia. Chelsea is watching that. Arsenal is in the back line of it. Yet the player is 19 years old, has got a bit of experience in the Premier League, but they want too much for a player. Now, a player like Amrabat would go for 30 million pounds. That's less than 50 million the Southampton wants for Lavia. It is much less than Brighton wants for Casado, because there's still interest of from Arsenal in Casado. So I think Arsenal should pound on this opportunity to at least speak to the player and his entourage, to make him known that there is interest in him, because it would be a phenomenal partnership to bring that guy to the Emirates. And he's in his peak. He's only 26 years old. He's an African Moroccan player, and he's played on the highest level with Fiorentina. Surely the likes of Manchester United. There was rumor that Manchester City was interested in him at one stage. Liverpool was interested in him one stage, and linked still with him. So why can't Arsenal become part of that conversation, and to pound on the opportunity, uh, to obviously make the player known that there is some interest? Because if Partey goes to Saudi Arabia, we're gonna sit with a problem. We're gonna sit with a huge problem, because then who are we gonna sort of bring in that suggest to have the same quality as Partey, or better yet, an upgrade to Partey? Younger than Partey, Amrabat is 26, Partey is 30 or turning 30. Amrabat has got a bit of pace. Partey is lost a bit of pace. He's, he's resigned to much less pace than Amrabat. Amrabat seems like a lengthy person, similar size, and he's very hardcore. So how can we have such a player in the market and not pound on it? Let us hear your thoughts. Let us obviously have a conversation about it, because this is something that Arsenal really should look at. Yet we are on our preseason tour, but nothing suggests that we can't pound on this. Nothing suggests that we can bring in the player. We got what we wanted, the three top targets of Mikel Arteta, but surely there should be interest in this player. It's a player that we will need. We will cry in our hands if we don't at least try to speak to his representatives, because we can't rest on our laurels for until thy kingdom come. We're gonna have to make moves, and we're gonna have to make waves in the marketplace, because the time is coming near where there's gonna be so little midfielders to pound upon. We have to somehow make a notice of this and send out representatives to this player and say, Sofran, we show some interest in you. Would you be keen to join a team like Arsenal? You would be one of the senior players at 26. You would be one of the experienced players at in the middle. I mean, we have Europa, we have Champions League, we've got FA Cup, we've got Carabao Cup, and of course we've got the Premier League, the baby we want and we have had for a long time. So come to Arsenal, come to Papa, come to Papa. Look, we can only but strengthen our squad if we have a player like that in our team. I mean, 26 years old, in his prime, a good player on the ball, had a good World Cup, as I said. So why can we not pound on this and hijack a deal under the nose of Eric Ten Hag at United? So again, let's hear your thoughts. I think it's here. You can have your thoughts there in the comment section. But also, don't be shy. Hit the like button. And I heard yesterday in another podcast that if you hit the like button, you can have your life doubled up if you hit the like button. Also, don't forget to be hitting the notification bell for all notifications to suggest that Guna Matters is live. Also, the other one, come on, only now. I'm not sure if it is breaking news, but there is a suggestion that Nicholas Pepe, could also potentially go to the Saudi Pro League. And that has been brought to my attention yesterday that Nicholas Pepe could also go to the Saudi League. Now, the only problem that the Saudi leagues might have is that Nicholas Pepe is on a huge wage on 140 odd thousand a week, I think. That is probably a bit steep, but the Saudi Arabian clubs should be able to splash that easily. It also depends, obviously, if Arsenal gonna accept a decent fee from the Saudi Arabians. So I think it would be our best opportunity to get rid of Pepe. But what I want to say is that Pepe is like an outcast. I feel for the guy. I feel somewhat emotions towards him because at first he wasn't our choice of Unai Emre, and also again now he's been left out of Mikel Arteta's dreams or plans. He's been sent out on loan, didn't do well. I mean, he scored what 20 odd goals for Arsenal since 2019. So at 72 million pounds, thinking that in the league he scored also about 20 odd goals that season before he was brought to Arsenal, suggests that he can score goals in that division. He probably could score goals, more goals in the Saudi Arabia league. So this is our best opportunity to get rid of Nicolas Pepe. And I think whatever sort of offer comes, I don't think Arsenal should be greedy to let him go for 40 odd, 35. If you get 20, 25 for the player, I'm sure write the rest off, take him and let him go and say goodbye to the player. Yeah, this is the player. Just a bit of information of Sofran Amrabat. He's a Moroccan, 26 years old, plays his game now at Fiorentina. He's a defensive midfielder and is valued at 30. So 30 million pounds to bring in a player of that quality, of that age, and it is the position that we obviously want to strengthen in, considering should Partey leave, we can pound on this. So that is what I suggest that we should do. And sorry, this is what my thoughts are. A hijack. Really? So can we pound on this player? Can we Make this a situation of fighting for the top dogs, the Premier League, and go as far as we can in the Champions League, and possibly get a Carabao Cup or FA Cup silverware. Nothing is impossible if we have a player like Sofran Amrabat together with Declan Rice and the backup of El Nene and possibly Jorginho. That midfield, that's four phenomenal players, midfielders that has the experience and that can take us so far in our quest to do well next season. So yeah, I've come to an end. Please again hit the like button and multiply your lifespan with double the figures that you are on. Hit the like button now. Your opinion matters on Guna Matters.